Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Abby and I make productivity and corporate lifestyle videos, and we are finally at that time of the year again where it's time for a quarterly review. Now, if you are new to my channel, I set goals at the start of the year, and instead of reviewing them every single month on a video, because that would be like quite a lot of the same video, I thought I would review them quarterly. So I reviewed them at the end of March in Q1, at the end of June in Q2, and it's now time to do Q3, reviewing them at the end of September. Now, when I set my yearly goals, I will tag my yearly goal video, which was made literally at the start of the year. So I do apologize in advance for the awful quality of that video, but that is where I set my goals. And I didn't just write them kind of on a notepad or in a little book and just put like bullet points of goals. I actually did this thing called actionable tasks. So all of my goals are written out for the year. They're then broken up into different categories, for example, like finance goals, career goals, and then each goal comes with a set of actionable tasks. Now, these tasks are things that I need to get done throughout the year in order to achieve the end goal by the end of the year. So instead of just writing down, I want to do XYZ by the end of the year, I've actually broken that up into lots of little tasks to make the goal a lot more achievable and just a lot less daunting, really. So these actionable tasks have then been split up into each quarter. So each quarter I have to achieve a certain amount of actionable tasks in order to reach my yearly goals at the end of the year. As I said, when I do my quarterly reviews, I will have another look at my yearly goals, see where we're trying to reach, and then I will review the quarter that we've just had, see if I got all the actionable tasks done that I was meant to in that quarter, and then I will have a look at what is coming up for the next quarter, what actionable tasks I need to get done, and whether we are going to reach those end of year goals and I need to change anything or implement anything new to get there. So I love making these videos, mainly because I just love watching them from other people, because it's really great to get like goal inspiration, motivation, and also just to see that, like, you know, not everybody gets everything done 24/7, not everybody's achieving all of their goals all of the time. You know, I probably haven't achieved every single actionable task that I needed to in this quarter. We will see. But yeah, it's just nice to see what other people are up to and how they're doing. I hope it's a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of motivation. So let's dive in. I plan everything on Notion, like as I've just described with the actionable tasks and the goals. That's quite a difficult thing, I think, to write out on paper. So I use my Notion. My Notion literally has my whole life on it. I do actually share a free template, which you'll find in the description. And yeah, let's dive into the Notion. Okay guys, welcome back to my Notion. It's been 3 months since I brought you guys here, so we are back again. This is just a quick look at my Notion, just if you're nosy. It's very beautiful, I love it, and yeah, the free template's in my description if you would like to use it with me. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is just do a quick overview of the yearly goals. Where are we actually trying to get to by the end of the year? Because that will make the actionable tasks make a lot more sense. So let's go into goals. As you can see, I've split them out into quarters, but at the top here, we've got yearly goals. So let's pop onto these. Okay, so when I said I split them out, we've got fitness, career, social media, financial, Sunday goals, and personal. And I will just do a quick walkthrough of all of these. So as you can see, I have ticked off a few things. I have done more than what I've ticked off, but I won't tick things off that are kind of a continuous goal. For example, be financially stable. I won't tick that off until the end of the year because, one, you never know what can happen, touch wood, but also it's kind of a continuous goal. So there's no point ticking it off now because it really matters where I'm at the end of the year. Okay, so I'm going to run through these quite quickly. If you've seen Q1, Q2, or the start of the year goal video, you will have already seen me talk about these, but I'm just going to quickly run through where I'm at with them roughly, but we'll go into more detail when we go to the actionable tasks. So when it comes to fitness, I wanted to follow 4 10-week workout plans. Now, my goals throughout the year have kind of changed. Like, I'm less concerned about strict 10-week workout plans, aesthetic goals. Like, I don't know, I'm just not on that vibe at the moment. Like, I personally have never taken the gym less seriously. Like, you know, I'm still keeping fit, I'm doing running, and I go every now and then, but I have never loved my body more. Like, because I'm not putting my body up against, one, other people that go to the gym, and two, just up against like the progress I should be making, I actually just think, wow, like I look great. And even like my body changes 24/7, like every day I look different. But every day I'm just like, I don't know, I just love her. She's great, like she keeps me going. So yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that goal at the moment. I definitely want to get more structured with my workouts, just for the sake of like increased energy levels and just like feeling motivated. Anyway, run a 10K. At the start of the year, I literally was not a runner, could barely run 5K. And I thought, do you know what? I'm going to set a goal to run a 10K because that basically means I have to get good at running. And I'll just see if I enjoy it, see what it's like. And so far, I have my 10K booked in 2 weeks' time, which I'm really, really excited for. Actually, no, it's a week. It's a week away, oh my gosh. And the reason I am so excited for it is because I was really worried. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it. And then literally yesterday, I ran 8K, really like the best pace I've ever run, like just absolutely smashed it really. And at the end of it, I thought I could fully have done 2 more kilometers. So now I'm just feeling quite confident and excited, like, do you know what, I can actually do this. So that'll be so much fun. And then trying 24 new recipes. So obviously when I was at uni, it was very much just make the quickest, easiest meal so I can like get back to doing what I need to do. And I never really tried like new fun foods. So I did want to do that this year. I'm not gonna lie, I've really failed dramatically at it. Yeah, it's like the last thing on my mind. Like when it comes to the weekend, I'm doing X, Y, and Z. The last thing on my mind is that I need to try a new recipe this weekend. So yeah, not going well, but we'll get to that in the actionable task. I have mentioned before on my channel that it's great to learn new skills, find things you're good at, or even just work at things and get good at them. Learning a new skill can be a really great Sunday goal. For example, starting to learn a new language. And this brings us to the sponsor of today's video. LiveXP is an online platform where you can find language tutors for private one-to-one sessions. You have the choice of speaking with native speakers or professional tutors who can help you master your skills, improve your pronunciation, or just help you learn a whole new language from scratch. The platform is available on app or on desktop, but the best thing about it is that you can filter your tutors by interest. So whether you're into yoga or Formula One, you can find a tutor that matches your interests, which means you can actually speak about things you're interested about whilst learning a new language. I personally chose to filter mine by business, podcasts, and eating out. I find that sometimes it's really scary to speak in another language, especially when you're learning it. So being able to speak to someone one-on-one, almost as a friend, is a really great way to overcome this and provide you confidence in a new language. So let's actually take a quick look at the platform and see how it works. So this is the platform on desktop. So let's click get started and choose a language. I personally am interested in learning more French. If you've seen my Paris vlog, you'll know that I went to Paris recently and I just really love the language. And I think I want to improve proficiency. So let's select my interests, business, eating out, and podcasts, and click start learning. So now it will match me with tutors of interest. So for example, we've got Jonathan, who speaks native French and is interested in business. And then it tells you a little bit about them and their experience. So Jonathan's got 10 years of online teaching experience. And we've also got Samira, for example, who is interested in eating out. She's a French native speaker. And again, this is a little bit about her. You can read more, you can see her experience. So once you've chosen a tutor that you love, you can book a trial lesson for 82p using the link in my description. If you then enjoy your lesson and you want to continue learning the language with your tutor, you can subscribe monthly, quarterly, or yearly using a 30% discount with the promo code on the screen and in this video's description. So make sure to screenshot so you can use it to learn your next skill. Once you are all set up, you can start achieving your language learning goals. Now back to my yearly goals. Okay, career, start big girl job, done, started that in February. Improve my Excel skills. Now these two I actually added, I think, in Q2. These weren't there at the start of the year, but I thought I just needed some more career goals in there now that I'd started my job and knew more about kind of where I was trying to go with that. So improve my Excel skills, actually going really well. I had a great day at work the other day because all the stuff I'd been trying to learn on Excel, I literally did without like needing like any Google search or anything. I just did it all. And I was like, wow, I've just made this whole spreadsheet and it's great. So that was fun. And then attend networking events. I've absolutely smashed this one as well. So I wanted to attend networking events, some to do with like my actual job in consulting and some to do with like young, how do you say this word? Oh my gosh, why can't I speak? Some to do with young entrepreneurs and like startup things, just because I am interested in that space and it'd just be nice to like know a little bit about it, know some people in it. And my friend at work sent me a networking event for like young entrepreneurs and like people interested in startups. And she was like, oh, this is so up your street. And I thought, right, that's it. I'm signing up straight away before I like question it, before I get scared from like, oh, do I go on my own? And I went on my own to these people. Like quite a few people knew each other, some people were new as well, and everyone was so lovely and it was actually so interesting and I met some really cool people. And I'm now going to another event next week with the same kind of company who ran the event, but this time it's like a panel discussion all about startups. So yeah, really excited for that and really proud of myself because that was really scary. Like when I was walking to this event on my own thinking, oh my gosh, like I have no idea what to expect, I have no idea what kind of people are going to be there, will everyone know each other? And I just smashed it. So that was really fun. Okay, social media. Now, obviously you've probably worked out, you're watching my YouTube video, that I am trying to make a side hustle with social media. My main form of social media is YouTube. I used to do Instagram and TikTok a little bit, but I've kind of moved off of those platforms and mainly onto YouTube, just because I think I'm much more suited to like long form content where I can really like give value, whereas TikToks, sometimes I just feel like I can't give anything here. So these are my kind of goals around that. I did originally at the start of the year have a goal of reach 10k subscribers on YouTube, but I've already reached that, which is so exciting. And so I made a new one of reach 20k subscribers on YouTube, and I'm already so close to that. I think I'm on about 18.6 thousand, which means like I'm really close, and it's only September, so that's so exciting. Obviously it's not all about the numbers, but it's just kind of nice to know that people are enjoying your content and they want to see more. So then the next one, we have 2 viral videos on YouTube, and I currently have one, my study video, which probably a lot of you have seen because I feel like that's how most people found my channel. It's currently on like just over 1 million views, I think, which is crazy. Like I can't even comprehend that many people, but they've seen my video, so you know who liked it. But yeah, that video did really well. It had like really positive feedback, so that was just so lovely, and I'm just so glad the video was so helpful to so many of you, so that's nice. But yeah, goal is to have one more by the end of the year, just because it would like really help with my channel growth and like getting my kind of message out there, but we shall see. You can't really predict these things or like make a video that will go viral. You just kind of have to hope that you'll make videos, they'll be good, and at some point someone will really like them and they'll be really good. So you just have to keep vibing with that. Okay, post 1 YouTube video per week. Pretty much on that. I have missed a few, but it's usually been because like I've had to go home or something, and I make my videos on the weekend, so I can't make them there. Home is in like my family home. So yeah, so far so good. Then reach 100,000 followers on TikTok. Oh, I've not really done that at all. I have been back and forth all year on whether to go back onto TikTok and start making content. Like I said, I think it's harder to create valuable content on TikTok. A lot of it is quite repetitive, but it does have really good engagement, so it's quite a tricky one. I've still not decided, and I am also pushed for time where I do work full time in quite like a demanding job in the week, and then YouTube at the weekend. So it's kind of whether the reward is worth the time that I would need to put in when I'm like very restricted on time. So we've still not decided on that one, basically, is the conclusion. This quarter, which we will get to, I have to make a final decision on that because I can't keep toying on the idea forever. I'll either do it or I will move on. And then collab with an inspiring creator on YouTube. Now, I haven't done that yet, but we shall talk about that more later. Okay, financial goals, educate myself on money and finance. Now, yes, I bought this book and it was all about investing, the accessible guide to building an investment portfolio. So that was quite educational. I haven't actually finished it yet. I've got a little bit left, but it's a slow read. It's very factual, so you can't really like dive into it. But yeah, we are getting on that. I'm watching YouTube videos, just kind of like really trying to understand what is money and like how does it work, how to make my money work for me. Start investing. Yes, start investing. Made my first investment, I want to say July, and that's going really well, so that's exciting. Be financially stable. As I said, at the moment I am financially stable. I moved out, I pay rent, pay my bills, like I'm just like in a comfortable position at the moment. But again, that's something that always needs, like, that's not just a goal you achieve and then move on. You kind of always need to be aiming to be financially stable, so I'm not going to tick that yet. I'm also not ticking this one because I feel like, you know, you can always be more educated, and that at the end of the year I will tick any that I have actually completed. And then finally on financials, to pay at least 1 month's rent using social media income. Now, finally, this is the first quarter where I have started actually making proper money on YouTube. Well, when I say proper money, like a little bit of money on YouTube through AdSense, and then finally starting to look at having sponsored videos. Actually, you'll see in this video is actually sponsored, so that's exciting. So yeah, we're not there yet. I can't afford my rent using social media, but we are on the way. Okay, Sunday goals. So one was to create an interesting piece of art, which I did do, which I've mentioned in another video. Bake and decorate a cake. Haven't done that yet. I think I might do that more around Christmas time, so in this Q4 time. Deep clean bedroom. I think I'm going to change that because deep clean bedroom is just kind of rogue. I think more do like a winter clean out. I think that makes more sense. Do a winter clean out. And go on a solo coffee date with a book. Done. Personal goals. So as I mentioned, I had a goal to read 12 books of interest, which is basically a book a month of interest. So that's about like business, money, self-development, self-help, just anything that I'm kind of interested in that makes me a little bit better. And that's been going really well. I've been loving it. This is September's book, which I'm still reading. This is all about the art of mindful connection, creating like deeper connections with yourself and like the people in your life and life itself, which is very spiritual of me, but just thought it was kind of cool. So the next one is to give time to skincare. Yep, I've mentioned this in another video. I'm doing this, but again, won't take until the end because it's kind of a yearly thing. Create a capsule wardrobe, that's going really well. I've been like really thoughtful with my purchases and I'm really trying to build clothes that like match and are kind of like neutral colors. And it's actually going really well because when you're trying to buy work clothes, that's literally all you buy. So yeah, going well. And give time to hair care. Yep, mentioned this in another video, got my little hair care routine, like my rosemary oil, my coconut oil, my head massager, got it all going on there. But anyway, so these are all the goals. This is where we are trying to get to for the end of the year. How are we doing that? Actionable tasks. These are all the actionable tasks. Now, as you can see, you've got an actionable task. It relates to a goal. It's been given months that you need to achieve it in. It's been given where it's at. So let's actually dive into how that went in Q3. So quarterly goals 3. These were the actionable tasks that had been scheduled into July, August, and September. So let's have a quick look and see how we did. Now, the great thing with this template is that say you didn't manage something, you can literally just move it to the next month and do it in the next month. But as we are looking at the end of the quarter anyway, it doesn't really matter. So July, make a 10-week training plan. I actually did this, but I just didn't follow it. Run 3 times per week. Yes, absolutely smashing this because 10Ks in a week. Read a book of interest. Yep. Engage with an inspiring video creator once a week. Now that is to help with my collab with an inspiring creator goal. And I've actually not done this at all. Maybe I really need to pull my finger out with that one. And that's on every month. So let's just quickly move that over and that over because it's not been done. And then we are going to change you. Okay, it's fine. You're already in October, November, and December. So we'll keep that not started, but it's fine. It's in Q4. Try 2 new recipes. As I said, yeah, it's not going well. I didn't try any recipes in July or August or September. I don't think I tried any at all. I do cook like nice things. Like I don't eat microwave meals or anything. I cook food, but it's just whatever was in the fridge, I just made a meal. I didn't like follow a recipe that was really cute. Take paid opportunities seriously. Yes, I am. I am taking these seriously. Okay, brands reach out to me. I am like vetting them. I'm going through and seeing what brands I would actually want to work with. As I said in my last video, I would never work with a brand that didn't resonate with kind of my message and my brand. Like if it's not helpful to you guys, I'm not going to bother. I'm not just going to sponsor a load of rubbish because they said they'll pay me. But what's really nice is a lot of the brands that are reaching out are actually really helpful. A lot of them are endorsed by Ali Abdaal, and I think his videos and his sponsor content is really great and often very useful. I think I've actually like been sold quite a few times from his sponsors. So yeah, that's nice. Taking that very seriously. I'm going to put in progress because that again is something that happens from now to the end of the year. Make my first investment. Yep, done. Oh, I've already clicked done. Cool. And create YouTube filming setup. Yes. Now I really hope that you can notice the difference of me right now in this video, and if you go on my channel and you click on a video from like April maybe, the quality, it's a bit embarrassing. I'm not going to delete all the old videos just because they've still got good content in, you know what I mean? But the quality is poor. The microphone that I've got has made a world of difference. Like I really hope you're enjoying the audio on this video, very crisp, because I've got a new microphone and it's great. And I kind of changed my lighting setup and like made sure my background was actually like looking nice and professional. Obviously I'm in my bedroom, you can see my bed, I know that, but I live in a small London flat, guys. I don't have a studio. One day I'll have a studio. But yeah, YouTube filming setup. At the moment, I actually really love my setup. When I edit my videos, I'm really proud of like how professional they look. There's always room for improvement, but at the moment, that is going really well. So I'm going to put in progress because as I said, I might find something as I go that I want to make even better. But for now, I'm quite happy with the quality. Okay, now let's quickly look through August, September because they're pretty similar. Like running, yep. Book of interest, yep. Posting 5 YouTube videos this month, so that's 1 a week. Roughly, yes, as I said, missed a few, but overall, I aim for a video a week. Recipes, no. Tip, yeah, we've already done that. Book a networking event, as we said, that has been done. And I can't stress enough, guys, that just doing something that you know that is going to be good for you and it's going to scare you, just do it. Putting yourself out there is honestly the best thing you can do. Like opportunities do not come to you when you're lying in your bed watching TikTok. Okay, September, again, reading the book of interest now. and obviously I purchased the book of interest. I'm trying to build a little library of like really cool books as well, so when people come over and I can be like, oh my god, like recommend this book. I am fun, by the way, I don't just recommend people informative books, but I just wanted that to be a cool thing that I do. Start TikTok series. Okay, that is still, we're not sure on that, so let's put that in November and not think about that for a little bit because we're not sure. Not happening. And book a networking event, done. Perfect. Run a 10K. That is happening in 1 week. It is happening in 1 week, but it's going to be done. I can't wait. We've reviewed Q3. Now, what do we have in store for Q4? Let's take a look. Now, this is basically the last stretch of the year to get me to all my yearly goals by the end of the year. Okay, make a 10-week training plan. As it is winter, I think I will start going to the gym more because, I don't know, in summer you just always want to be out and having fun. I don't know, I'm going to keep that one in. I might do that. I might actually do that this time because also I'll have finished my 10K and it'll be cold. I don't know if I'll be running that much. So I probably will move more to the warm gym. Purchase book of interest. Yep, it's fine. Easy, can do that. We'll continue to take paid opportunities seriously. Oh, I'll clear up my wardrobe. That'd be nice. I do actually have some things I think I can probably let go now. You know, when you got to hold on to them a little bit and then you're like, I've genuinely not worn you in a year. You can go now. Read book of interest. Fine. Engage with an inspiring video creator once a week. I think I need to start taking that seriously because I think it's a bit like opportunities don't come to you, you have to find them, and like making connections and networking in spaces you're interested in is really useful. So like that's basically networking on YouTube. So I should really do that. Try 2 new recipes. We're going to keep it in there. Are we going to do it? Who knows? Maybe in December I'll make like a little Christmas recipe. Okay, November, book of interest. Yep. Start to, that's a maybe. Yep. Perfect, all the same. Again, another book. Yep, perfect. So that's actually really easy. It's really the home stretch. It's kind of things that I'm already doing, keep doing them. And then a couple of additional things, clear out the wardrobe. You know what I am going to do? I'm going to add another running goal because with my running, I actually really want to go to a run club. Now, whether that means like I join one and I go all the time or whether I go once and I hate it, who knows? But I do want to do that. So that's going to be popped into Q4. Let's put it in October and November and December. Let's do 1 a month. And if I hate it, I won't. But if I like it, let's try and do 1 a month. The run clubs in London just look really fun. I'm actually really happy that I feel like this takes me to a really strong position for the end of the year. And this year very much for me was kind of like getting myself together, like laying the foundations, because then next year is like go time, where I hope more is going to happen. I am so excited for 2024 already, just because I feel like I'm going to set some harder goals. Obviously I've not achieved all of them, but the ones I've not achieved I'm not that stressed about, and I've kind of like changed my opinion or like care for them throughout the year, which is so fine, and I've stuck to the ones that really meant a lot to me, so that's nice. I'm also really excited to get to the end of the year and really see where I'm at, see the progress that I've made in a year and go from there. So I hope this video has been helpful and it's been nice to do a little bit of goal inspiration, see where I'm at with them if you have been tracking them since the start of the year, or if you've been following similar goals and you're doing them with me. Do let me know in the comments if you're doing that, or if we've got any similar goals, because it might motivate us on this last quarter of the year. Thank you for watching my video. If you did like, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you next week.